If you've been getting more scam phone calls lately, you are not alone. PSEG Long Island says they're seeing a 50% jump in phony solicitations.
CBS 2's Nick Caloway has more now on how you can avoid becoming a victim.
Phone scammers have been a nuisance for years. The more they call, the more annoying they are. How often do you get these scam calls?
I get about 2 or 3 a day. I used to get them about 4 or 5 times a day at a certain point.
The scourge of scammers may be getting worse. PSEG Long Island says it's seeing a spike in fraudulent calls where criminals pretend to work for the utility. More than 6,600 scam calls were reported to the company in 2019. That's up from the 4,088 calls PSEG Long Island reported in 2018. As scammers become more prolific, they have also gotten more sophisticated. In many cases, scammers are even able to spoof a caller ID, so it looks like PSEG Long Island is calling, when in reality, it's a scammer. Bruce Sackman got one of those calls on his voicemail last week.
Pending balance on the account. Please call the direct billing department number at...
Sackman says he called the number and the person on the other end of the call threatened to turn off his power if he didn't pay $600. He almost fell for the ruse, but checked his account first.
I was actually believing this for a minute, and I said to him again, I said, "Are you sure this is not a scam?" And then he hung up.
If you're in doubt at all, call the number on your bill.
PSEG Long Island security investigator Robert Vesichelli says the company will never ask for a prepaid card, wire transfer, or Bitcoin. Scammers ask for them because they are untraceable. As for Bruce Sackman, he's glad he didn't become a victim, but he almost did.
And it's so easy to be victimized because they sounded very legitimate.
In Plainview, Long Island, Nick Caloway, CBS 2 News.
PSEG also urges customers to only call the phone number listed on the bill.